Peace to the tribe. Hello, welcome in. I am New Diamonds here with a energy reading. Wow. I hope everyone out there is having an amazing day. I must start this reading off like this. This rising, grand rising, rich rising to everyone. This rising, I had woke up and I have like curtains over my windows and I could see this pink hue on my curtains. And then I heard Spirit said, look. So I opened up my curtains and as the sun was rising, I could just see this beautiful orange, pink, and purple skies. I'm still kind of like speechless because it was just so beautiful. It was just so amazing. And there was like breaks in between the clouds. So it was like these streaks of beautiful colors and blue. And as the sun is rising on the east, it's this beautiful orange and pink and purple and blue skies. Then I look to the west and it's this beautiful rainbow, beautiful bright rainbow. It was just so beautiful, so healing, so peaceful. And as I look up, I could feel little raindrops. So it just gave me this sense of there's new things on the horizon and we are pushing through major portals. Okay, we are leaving major things behind and transcending into our power at this time. We are healing, we are rejuvenating, we are recalibrating, we are activating our dormant powers, the more internal work that we do. So continue to push through, continue to strive for the best, continue to do your best, continue to give yourself grace and love and operate from your heart. I feel like a completely new person after just seeing that and witnessing that. It was just so wow. But yeah, so this is going to be a Scorpio season energy reading. Happy birthday, Scorpios. I feel like this is going to be a very magic and majestic and powerful and empowering time for the collective, especially for people who have been putting in the work, who have been operating from the higher selves to elevate higher. A song that I kept hearing this rising was Come and Talk to Me. I could hear Spirit talking to me very soft, very peaceful in this very calming manner. And then I heard, come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. So I'm like, wow, Spirit is wanting us to get to know ourselves. Spirit wants us to get to know it. It wants us to connect to it. It wants us to continue on this beautiful journey. We are ascending to higher dimensions. We are pushing through so much right now. So I feel like this is going to be a breakthrough as we deep dive into this underworld energy. And this underworld energy is going to be so healing, so beautiful, so loving. It's a sense of our ancestors are coming into our ancestors, coming into ourselves, coming into source, becoming one with the all, and just feeling this universal love, this universal bliss of the all, this inner knowing, this inner love, this divine union at this time, this merging. Because we all know Scorpio season is all about sex and death and power and the underworld and healing and mystery and passion. So I feel like this will be highlighted. All of these things will be highlighted during this season. I have some notes. So we're going to deep dive into the notes. That was just something I feel like I had to share with the collective. Spirit also wanted me to tell people to take their time. Give yourself patience. Don't rush. Check in with yourselves. Check in with your mental, your spiritual, your physical, and do what resonates with your heart. Okay. Check your ego, put your ego to the side, let your ego speak when it is necessary, but sometimes it's okay to let it have a back seat and listen to your heart and follow your heart at this time. Okay. All right, so I'm going to deep dive into my notes here. Again, I hope everyone out there is doing well. But yeah, so we have Scorpio season. I said this will be a time of hidden power. Okay, so a lot of people will be coming into their powers and igniting that at this time. Also, another interesting thing was I noticed that this energy starts October 22nd, Universal Time 2222. Okay, so it was this 22222 energy. And also 2222 is a sense of 1022, and that's the date. So not only is that the time, that is the date. So it could be this mirroring, it could be this doubling up of energy with the 22s. That is a master number, that is a master builder. So building something, rebuilding something, breaking past old karmic loops and pushing to new levels, pushing to new portals, a portal of power, in a sense. Okay. I also have, I drew a scorpion. So be mindful of triggers, be mindful of fears, be mindful of your emotions at this time. And be sure to work on mastering your emotions and operating from emotional intelligence at this time. Be mindful of miscommunications at this time. Also drew a spider. So make sure that you are being a creator of make sure that you are being introspective with your thoughts. Make sure that you are minding your intentions. Where are these thoughts stemming from? Where are these actions stemming from? Really get down to the root, go internal. Because I'm thinking of a web. A web is something that comes from the root of the spider, from the internal of the spider. And it is this silk that is threaded into something to weave, something to catch, something to cast a net. Okay, so be sure that you are being mindful of your intentions, your intuition, and internal. Okay, the sense of your emotions as well. Because Scorpio is a water sign, is a fixed water sign. So be sure to not get stuck or be stubborn when it comes to your emotions. Let them run freely to set yourself free at this time. And also, I drew a little octopus, the 8. The octopus is one of the most smartest, intelligent creatures under the sea. They have these 8 tentacles, and they can suck on things, or they can constrict things. They can morph. They can transform. They can camouflage. They have these elongated skulls. It reminds me of the Egyptians, this higher intelligence, this alien entity, life force that dwells in the water, to travel through space and time to different dimensions, to access different knowledge. So be sure to go within, deep dive within, tap into those waters within to transform and elevate, to push you into this new sense of power, to transform into your power at this time. Okay. I feel like this will be a huge collective change, because this energy is rising in Aquarius, and we are about to start entering into that age of Aquarius with Pluto going direct. Okay, and it's actually moving into Aquarius at this time, so a huge transformation for the collective. So be mindful of your energy and others' energy at this time. And then also it was rising at the 20th degree. The 20th degree is Scorpio. So I feel like we'll be rising into our power, that Phoenix rising at this time. Okay. So yeah, huge collective change into their power, the collective rising into their power, rise of the Phoenix and rise of the creative rulers. And I say this because of that fixed axis, that fixed cross. Okay, it is rising in Aquarius. The opposite of Aquarius is Leo. And then we also have Scorpio. And then at the bottom of Scorpio is Taurus. So knowing that you are this creative ruler when you tap into your power, knowing that you have the power to tap into your creative rulership when you master yourself, it all comes back into mastering yourself. Islam, I self am master. I self laws master. Okay, y'all know what I'm trying to say, but it's this sense of knowing who you are to tap into your power. Okay, I self law am master. All right. And then I'm going to deep dive into the astrology alignments. Okay, so there was a water trine. So like I said, be mindful of those emotions at this time. Be mindful of other people's emotions. And be sure to get into this flow with yourself. Go within, center yourself, do meditative work, do grounding work, do breathing work. Put on some high vibrational music, some 432 hertz. Some heart chakra, get into those mantras, okay, to tap into your power at this time, to help calm yourself, center yourself, do cleanses, detoxes, to gain a sense of mental clarity. Crystals, all right, newdiamonds.net, came crystaled up today. Just to keep my energy centered and calm and tap into the vibe and tap into the energy, get into the flow of yourself. And I feel like that will help you get into the flow of the universe. Okay. But yeah, so we have a water trine. And I said that the sun and Mercury is in Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like this will be focused on the power of communication and intelligence. Okay. So really focusing on your communication and operating from this higher self when it comes to communication. You could be operating from your lower self too, if it is productive. Okay. Use that as a sense to manifest good things and bring in this abundance at this time. Okay. Then the moon and Mars were in Cancer. And I said the answers are home and they are initiating you. So it could be this sense of you feeling connected to your ancestors, connected to your roots, connected to home. Really feeling this sense of being more grounded, more centered, more peaceful, more one with yourself at this time. Then I said divine feminine energy is here, purifying the home. Be mindful of your emotions and making sure that you aren't being impulsive, okay? If you're going to go to war for justice. Make sure you're not fighting for anything. Make sure you're fighting for what's right at this time, okay? Then I said balance with divine feminine and divine masculine for this divine union. Okay. Because Mars is that masculine, that fire energy. And then the moon and Cancer, the moon is ruled by Cancer. So it's this home, the divine feminine is home and nurturing and having these two come together to be one, to be united. Okay, that logic with that creative, that freeness with that structure. It's the sense of minding your emotions at this time, to have this divine union, this divine love, this divine bliss at this time. And I feel like that is that Scorpio energy, that sex, that merging, that synergy, that coming together at this time. Okay. A union of the heart coming into your heart. All right. Then I also said this is the time of healing, cleansing, purging, and purification. So just make sure that you are doing what works best for you, listening to yourself. And however that looks like for you, this could be a sense of people cleaning up their homes, cleaning out things, getting rid of old clothes, getting rid of old things, people, objects, thoughts, emotions, just internal, external, as above, so below, as within, so without. Okay, this great balance within at this time. Okay. Then we have Saturn and Neptune retrograde in Pisces. So I said that was going back into the past to heal your shadow, your subconscious mind, tapping into your imagination, and tapping into your spiritual gifts. I said psychic gifts will be enhanced and activated at this time. So with this water trine, it comes with a lot of power. It comes with a lot of psychic gifts. I say that because Pisces is attributed to that psychic gifts, that inner knowing and deep diving. Then that Cancer is also that deep diving, that nurturing, that ancestor. Then we have Scorpio, which is that power, that mystery, that magic, that mystic energy. So it's the sense of this intuitive power, this DNA unlocking, this waters within being activated, being in harmony to align us to a greater sense of power, this great divine energy, this source energy, this creator energy. All right. Then I said doing the shadow work, healing your masculine and feminine as well with that Saturn and that Neptune in Pisces, because Saturn is that masculine energy, but Pisces is that feminine, that calm, that nurturing, those deep waters of the ocean. It's not on the surface. It's not crazy. It's really going deep down to those calm waters. When you're in those deep waters, you just float. It's the sense of freedom. It's the sense of peace. So doing the internal work to find and have peace within at this time. Okay. Deep diving into your emotions, your subconscious, your spirit, your imaginations, healing the waters of yourself. That's how you tap into your power. Okay. And that was pretty much for that trine. I feel like that water trine is going to be heavy, for just the next couple of months. That energy, that going within, tapping into our powers being activated, going within, tapping into your spirit, tapping in with your ancestors, tapping in with yourself, being mindful of your emotions and other people's emotions, as we deep dive into this underworld energy. And underworld isn't a bad thing. Darkness isn't bad, going into your shadow, merging with your shadow, being one with your shadow, being one with yourself, that lower self. The things that we don't see will be illuminated. They will be coming up to the surface. And it's better to be one with it than to be at odds with it at this time. Acknowledge it so that you can have better control over it at this time. Okay. Then we also have Venus going into Sagittarius. Okay. So that gave me this sense of love taking off energy, because Venus is attributed to love, value, money, things that we love, things that we like jewels, diamonds, gold, things of value to us. So what do you value? What have you been pouring into? I feel like those things will start to take off at this time. I said higher love, next level, love phases evolving. I also put like this twin flame, this divine union, marriages, divine bliss, due to that earth and that fire, because Venus is that earth, and then Sagittarius is that fire. So it's this things being set ablaze, that internal love from within, that spark from within being ignited at this time. And this could be within yourself, that divine union, that twin flame within yourself, mirroring yourself with that 1022 popping up 2 times. It's a sense of this divine union within yourself, coming together with yourself to rise above. And if you are looking for a partner, if you are looking for love, that could be something that is transpired. That could be something that is radiated. That is something that is drawn to you at this time. Someone could be drawn to your light, or you could be drawn to someone's light that is on the same frequency, the same vibe, the same wave as you at this time. Okay, so be mindful of that. I said growing, learning, deeper level, unions, and high level. I said sex, babies, merging, money and power, when you've done the work in all ways and in all realms. So abundance, 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 okay? It's given a very abundant, powerful time for people who are operating from their higher selves and not letting their lower selves have dominion over them, or just acknowledging 8:08 on the clock, acknowledging this lower and this higher. Okay, it's not a sense of controlling anything, it's a sense of letting things be and acknowledging them and releasing them and going with the flow. Okay, because we can't always have control over everything. Releasing that control, surrendering at this time. Okay, almost done. Okay, and then yeah, that was pretty much what I had for my notes for the astrology chart. I had also did a meditation on this energy, and I seen a fixed cross. So it was a sense of purging, releasing, cleansing, letting go of impulsive natures, whatever that may look like for you. Think first. Be sure to respond. Give yourself time to think, pause, take a break instead of reacting on impulse. Okay. Seen an arrow going up. So it gave me the sense of ascension, releasing things to ascend, to take off at this time. Or looking up, taking the higher road at this time as well. Then I seen a mushroom. I love when I see mushrooms during my meditation, because mushrooms have so many different meanings. They are connected to the mycelium network, and that is the biggest network on the earth, is the mycelium network. It connects down to the roots of the earth, and they connect throughout the whole world. It is one of the biggest organisms, one of the most healing things when you tap into mushrooms, non-medicinal and medicinal. Medicinal mushrooms have this sense of healing, purging, cleansing, releasing, tapping into this power, healing trauma. And then regular mushrooms like oyster mushrooms and lobster mushrooms. There's so many different species of mushrooms, and they all connect to the brain, connecting those neurons and healing the brain, healing the neurons, and reigniting them, electrifying them, and rejuvenating them at this time. Healing in darkness. Okay, it's a sense of going within to heal, to ignite, to listen to spirit, and not be afraid of yourself. Don't be afraid of yourself at this time, okay? Then I seen the eye. So that gave me a sense of focusing on enlightenment, focusing on yourself, spirit watching over you, angels, angels of light, the divine source, creator, spirit guides looking and watching over us. Also a sense of our first eye being activated. So us looking at things from different perspectives and having a different outlook on things. Okay. Then I seen an hourglass or a cup. Okay. The hourglass gave me a sense of time, patience, and I seen it flipping. Let me get some water. Make sure to stay hydrated. Okay. And take your time. That was another thing Spirit wanted me to do. Spirit was like, don't rush through this. Take your time. So don't rush through anything. Take your time. When you rush, it causes a mess. When you rush, you leave things. I'm speaking for myself. When I rush, I leave things. When I rush, everything is chaotic. It's take your time. Excuse me. It's a sense of getting in tune with yourself and letting go of this anxiety, letting go of this stress, letting go of this worry, and being free and knowing that everything will work out. Okay. And that goes within you, fill your cup. Okay. Because it's a sense of having patience with your emotions, having patience with yourself. Because when I think of a cup, I think of something being filled up, and you want yourself to be filled, and you want that cup to run over at this time. Okay. I put time, emotions, water, and healing. Okay. Then a genie. Then I seen a genie lamp with a huge water bubble or water drop coming out of it. And I said, patience. Something is building. Something is building up. Because when I seen it, it was like the cup, the genie lamp, and then it was like this little drop, and then the drop just kept getting bigger, and it was huge. So I'm like, wow, like this is the buildup of something, a buildup of emotions, a buildup of this magic, mystical energy getting ready to come out. Okay. It's giving me a sense of rubbing the lamp and the genie coming out, but it's not out yet. Okay. So something internal, whether this internal power is about to be activated, this acknowledging of yourself being activated, and having this full control of yourself, full control of your powers. I don't know, take what resonates. But these are just things that came out during my meditation. And it's the sense of tapping into your power and balancing that ego with your heart at this time. Okay. Because it's okay. The ego, you don't, because a lot of people, oh, kill the ego, ego death. You just want to check the ego. You don't want to kill it. You need it to uplift you. It's this balance. Just like you don't always want to be in your emotions. It's okay to be emotional, and it's okay to be logical. It's okay to be both. But you have to find a balance to come together, that merging of that Scorpio season, okay? To ascend, to rise higher, that rise of that phoenix, the rise above these lower natures, and being the observer at this time, all right? So yeah, I feel like that was, those are my notes for the most part. It's a sense of getting ready to tap into your power, whatever that may look like for you, and being mindful of that at this time. All right. So we are going to start the card pull. I'm going to start with my Elements Alchemy deck, and we're going to see what are some more messages that Spirit may have for us at this time. Okay. Is given, like, I just feel really blissful after seeing that rainbow, this rising. Like it was a rainbow. It seemed like it was a rainbow on both sides. You're healing both sides. Miracles happening. Ascension. Okay. Jumping through portals, pushing through old timelines. And acknowledging how far you have come during this journey. Okay. It's a sense of just giving gratitude, being in peace, being grateful, being thankful, and honoring yourself, honoring your ancestors, honoring the Most High for these times. Okay, these are some beautiful times that we're in spiritually. I feel like physically, I feel like emotionally, just getting more in tune with ourselves, more in tune with the collective, letting go of distractions and not letting, just like surrendering. That's like the main thing, like just surrendering, letting go, and enjoying the flow of the current, the present, being thankful at this time. Wow, bottom card. Enjoying the flow. Wow, that's exactly what it looked like outside too. Interesting. All right, I cut the card. Wow, bottom card. Yes. Something inside is giving me that genie of the lamp energy. Something inside is getting ready to come out. The seeds that you have been planting, okay? Nurturing that seed, which is you, the internal you, going within that underworld, okay? That water, the water is within, getting ready to bloom, tapping into your power, getting rooted, you know, that darkness, that shadow self, that inner child as well, nurturing that inner child. So that way major things can bloom and blossom at this time. I'm getting chills. Yes. So major things can bloom and blossom. This sense of transforming, pushing through portals. I love this. Wow, this is exactly what it looked like this rising. It was like a rainbow portal on this side and a rainbow portal on this side. And it was like we're pushing past and elevating and ascending, and it's just giving a sense of old cycles ending and new cycles beginning, okay? And it's the sense of transforming and healing and tapping into our power. We are elevating. A butterfly doesn't see their wings, but go with the flow, okay? And rise above, rise higher. Hear the calling, pay attention to the calling, operate from love, sky, wind, and earth. Yeah, and just go with the flow and continue to vibrate high. It's this mirror, this butterfly effect, this doubling up of something with this 4 and this 8. 4 is nurturing yourself. 8 is transformations, power. So nurture yourself and heal yourself to tap into your power. That's something else that I said. And that 12, because 4 plus 8 is 12. That 1 and that 2, the value of self, and that 3 of higher communication, tapping into this mirroring aspect of yourself. Deja vu as well. Just giving a sense of deja vu. I had deja vu 3 days in a row this week. So this sense of collapsing old things to tap into this higher timeline. That's what it keeps giving me. All right. So here's the card again. I'm going to read it. Wow. Quantum leaping and quantum jumping. The first thing it says, as a quantum creator, you are manifesting your life in every moment with everything you allow into your consciousness, as well as everything you put back out into the field. If you want to live a life of joy, beauty, inspiration, and abundance, then it's up to you to allow only high things that are joyful, beautiful, inspirational, and abundant into your consciousness. Turn your attention towards the things that inspire you and that make you feel alive. Do not waste your time on drudgery, media, or negative conversations that will bring you down. It is your responsibility to protect your sanctuary of your mind and to make sure that you are feeding it beautiful things. Remember, what you put in your ears always goes into your heart, so keep your ears clean and listen to only the beauty and the greatness. Wow. Only beautiful things, only greatness, only. So yeah, we are quantum leaping, quantum jumping, collapsing timelines, elevating higher, this ascension, this 5D and beyond. Spirit is saying it's 7D, it's 9D, it's 12D, it's 33D. Okay, Spirit said it's multiple high levels of dimensions that we are jumping to. It depends on where you're at in your journey. You could just be starting your healing journey. You could just be tapping into yourself. It's never too late, and have patience and grace with yourself and continue to feed yourself and consume beautiful, abundant things, okay? To elevate higher. Tap into that heart chakra to elevate higher and to keep this high vibrational energy pouring in at this time, because we are the creators of our reality, and it's what we want to do, what we want to manifest, and what joy, what beauty, what inspires us. And it's a sense of love. All right. So, wow. That's the energy, is giving a sense of quantum leaping, quantum jumping into the realm of reality that we want. And we are a sense of being a co-creator with the Most High at this time. Okay. I love that. So I'm going to get into my Destiny Oracle and see what is another message from Spirit. I'm hearing just be yourself. Tap into that heart chakra. Be your authentic self, your true self. And don't be afraid to shine your light. Don't be afraid to be wrong. You don't always have to be right. That sense of vulnerability is very powerful. It is not seen as a weakness. So it's time to transmute our thoughts, transmute our perspectives, and tap into our inner power at this time. Okay. Yeah, release. Yes, with the leaves falling. Yeah, so just release control of the mind. Release control, trying to control things. Release release worrying about what other people may think of you. Release wanting to have this sense of outside validation, this confirmation. It's kind of like, I just keep seeing like outside things, and you wanted to receive like confirmation from outside things. So just release detachment. Release your attachment to certain things and attach yourself to yourself. Pour into yourself and pour love into yourself. Fulfill yourself with yourself. Okay, this Spirit's saying that. Go within yourself to fill that void that's within. Don't depend on anyone or anything else to make you happy. Depend on yourself for happiness. Depend on yourself for love. And fill up your own cup at this time. It's okay to have someone in your corner or people in your corner that is rooting for you, but never depend on that for validation. Never depend on that for external gratification. Make sure that you are filling yourself up. So release our attachment to things so we can tap into our own abundance. It's a sense of freedom. Wow. Release things to be free is what I'm hearing. Okay, bottom card. Yes, stand still. With this orange, a lot of orange. So that sacral chakra, that creativity, getting grounded, getting rooted, and get into this sense of dancing, playing, freeing yourself to elevate at this time. Okay. I keep hearing like this childlike essence. So yeah, go into your inner child and play. You know, play. Whatever made you happy as a child, whether it was painting, dancing, creating, drawing, writing, building, using your imagination to fill voids is something that I'm hearing. All right. So yeah, another message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I love that. I love that message. Tap into your inner child to fill outside void, to feel this, to feel complete, to fill yourself up. Yeah, that's a beautiful message. I love that. That's something I need to do too, okay? We'll get into my shamanic healing deck and see what's another message for the collective. Spirit, what is another message that you have for the collective at this time? I keep hearing, continue to heal yourself. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to love yourself. Continue to pour into yourself. Yes. Psychic development. Wow. I heard the more healing work you do, the more you unlock your internal power. The more powers you unlock. This psychic development, you go within those deep waters. This swan is really giving me this scorpionic energy because they are still. When water rolls upon them, when it rains, the water just rolls off their back. They're very calm, cool, and collected. I feel like that's how most of the scorpionic energy is. It's very calm, cool, and collective, very powerful, very mysterious, very chill, but you will get the stinger though, you know. With this swans will take off, take flight if they have to, if things get heavy, but it's a sense of being calm, still, patient, at ease and grace, and going into meditative states to tap into your power. All right, Spirit wants me to read this card. What's the bottom card? Transformation. You had that 22 to 22. I love that. So, let me get the book. And it's 5. So the sense of change, the sense of transformation. Okay, it says psychic development. The energy and healing work you are doing will now enable you to heighten your sensitivity. Spirit said that's it. Confirmation. So yeah, be mindful of how you feel. Be mindful of your emotions. I know I've been extremely sensitive. You may be sensitive to energy. You may be sensitive to everything around you. Be mindful of that. And sometimes it's okay to go within, take a breather, take a step, take a pause, and just give yourself time. It's okay. You know, time is an illusion. And when I say that, time is only illusion because we have clocks everywhere. The ancient ancestors didn't have clocks. They went off the sun. You know, when the sun rises, that means it's time to get up. Everybody rise. When it's at midpoint, it's time to do whatever you need to do within your day. When the sun is setting, it's time to gather up everything like the fire. They didn't have the sense of this, you know, oh, what time? It's a sense of anxiety. It's a sense of worry. It's a sense of keeping us chained up. I'm seeing somebody chained to something, chained to the system. It's a sense of breaking these systems and breaking these constructs within the mind. So it's time to heal ourselves. It's time to heal our minds. It's time to heal our hearts. It's time to go within and be mindful of these little sensitivities. That is the key to your power. Okay, that trauma is the key to your power. Those triggers are a key to your power when you acknowledge that at this time. Okay, so get into the sense of looking at things from a different perspective and alchemizing it and tapping into your power at this time. Wow. And use your discernment. It's saying, and use your discernment. So be aware, be an observer of yourself and others, and be mindful at this time. Okay. So yeah, Spirit says I didn't have to read the whole thing. Spirit just wanted me to get confirmation on what I said, I guess, just to repeat what I said at that time. So yeah, the healing work that we are doing is helping us tap into our power at this time. The healing work that we are doing is helping us tap into our powers. All right. Let's get into the higher self deck and see what is a message from the higher self at this time. Yes, Spirit wanted, and synchronicity. Spirit wanted me to repeat that for the people in the back that didn't hear it, okay? This healing work is powerful. Healing the heart, healing the mind, healing the spirit, healing the body is powerful in all ways. Ways that we don't even see. It's helping heal generations, future, past, and present, okay? We don't even know that we're collapsing timelines the more healing work that we do, okay? Our ancestors are proud of us. We are a shining beacon of light at this time. Wow, these cards keep popping out. All right, let me shuffle one more time. And not being distracted. Everything won't always go our way. Everything won't always be pretty. Everything won't always be rainbows and roses. But it's always good to keep a positive mindset and also be grounded in reality. Keep operating from your higher self to elevate. Yes, animal messages, animal medicine. Messages will come via animals. Your pet will assist you on this journey. Animals want to communicate you. Research the meaning of insects, animals that crosses your path. And what did I say? I had to deep dive into the animals, the scorpion, the spider, the octopus, the phoenix, okay? Whatever your spirit animal is, whatever your spirit totem is, pay attention to the animals. Pay attention to insects that cross your path. Those all have a spiritual message, spiritual medicine for you at this time. One thing that I always see are birds, eagles, butterflies, bees. So, and I'm an air sign. So that gives me a sense this air travel, the mind, always be mindful of my mind. Because that governs the way I act, the way I think, the way I do everything. If my emotions are off, I don't feel like doing nothing, you know? So I have to tap into my emotional intelligence to transmute that energy so I can be operating from my highest light, operating from my higher self, instead of letting my emotions govern me. I have control over my emotions, emotional mastery, all right? So yeah, it's the sense of tapping into your spirit animal. They have messages for you, healing messages for you, because the bottom card is family healing. So that's kind of going back to what I was saying about healing yourself, the ancestors past, present, future, generations past, present, and future at this time, okay? Wow, this is one beautiful, healing, calming, blissful message. I love when I do readings like this. It's this polarity, it's this love and light, but also darkness and fight, okay? This balance, this polarity, this merging. I love it. I'm going to get into the tarot as a star card comes out. As I cut it with that 8, it's this 8. It can be whatever you want it to be. This polarity, the poles, the pendulum, swinging back and forth. That higher, that lower, that masculine, that feminine. All right. This is the balance. This is the shift. This is the time. I keep hearing read them and weep. So whatever cards you've been dealt, if you've been playing your cards right, this is going to be a time of justice, a time of victory, a time of reward and congratulations at this time. Okay, yep, be mindful. Be mindful of your emotions at this time. Be mindful of your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Wow. Listen to your intuition at this time, okay? The sense of this victory. Spirit wants me to start it off with the Sun card. So yeah, this is going to be a very, like I said, very blissful, very liberating, very free, that inner child, okay? That playfulness, that having fun. This like freedom, this sunshine, this happiness, this fulfillment. Like I said, going back to those kids coming in, the sense of purity, the sense of bliss, just this very blissful time, wishes coming true, fulfillment, internal fulfillment, external fulfillment. This is going to be a very beautiful season for the collective. Once we get out of this mental entrapment, okay? It's a sense of being blinded by your own fears, being blinded by your own mind. So this is a time to release that. This is a time to purify the mind, okay? This is time to let go of that. Let go of those fears and tap into your fearless inner child before the world got to you. Go back to you. Go back to your true self, your authentic self before the world got to you, before these outside opinions got to you, before you thought about what they think, before you thought about what other people would think. Release that control. Release that sense of judgment. Release that sense of pressure, that sense of, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, but just release that. Let it go. Don't worry about it. F them. Okay? F whatever anybody got to say about what you doing. Tap into what makes you happy, what brings you joy at this time, okay? Because there's going to be something rushing in for you. You're going to need to know who you are to fully embrace it. If you really want to embrace your full power, Spirit is saying you can't care about what people think and these powers get activated, because you're going to shut down your own power. You're going to be afraid of your own power. Don't be afraid of your own power due to what other people may think, due to how other people may feel. It's a balance between selfishness and selflessness. Yes, it's okay to be mindful and be considerate, but don't let that overpower your own intuition, your own true-hearted instinct, your own spark, your own spirit. Be free. Tap into this freedom aspect, and that will bring you this sense of overwhelming joy, this abundant joy of love, bliss, gifts, prosperity, within and without. Okay, so let me cut this deck. Bottom card, yeah, Tower. Yep, so this is Spirit coming in and knocking things down to release this old thing. So this will be a great time of purging, cleansing, releasing, healing for your highest good. Enlightenment as well. Enlightenment to the crown. This sense of being naked, the sense of being exposed, okay? Because I'm seeing them jump out, and it's a sense of them both being exposed. And like I said, get rid of those fears, exposing your fears, exposing the mind, the fears of the mind, and releasing that, knocking down that old foundation, that old structure to rebuild up this new structure at this time, okay? To enlighten your crown to unlimited possibilities at this time, all right? Yeah, going within. The Queen of Cups. So this is all about listening to your intuition. I believe this is attributed to Scorpio as well. Pouring into yourself. Yeah, your angels are surrounding you. Your spirit guides, the angels of light, are working for you at this time. There's gems placed upon your feet. Don't be distracted. Don't be weary of what things look like at this time. Know that you are walking on the path of righteousness, and this will lead you to so much abundance, internal fulfillment, emotional mastery, knowledge of self, and that is a sense of these powers being activated, this internal power being activated. So when something outside of you is trying to manipulate you, govern you, throw you off, you will not be moved. You will not be shook. You will not be, your frequency will stay the same. It's a sense of something trying to mess with your vibration, and nothing can kill your vibe at this time. So that all comes from when you go within and master yourself and pour into your cup. And these psychic gifts again, these psychic gifts, this intuition, this inner knowing, the spiritual gifts, this spiritual abundance, this love of the ancestors, all coming in and pouring in for us at this time, okay? Wow, what a powerful message. Yes, the moon. We got the sun and the moon. Balance. This balance of this masculine and feminine energy. What did I say? Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I love it. I love it. So it'll be this great divine union. Spirit said that twin flame. Yes, the higher octave. Because people, I don't like to talk about twin flames. Nah, it's nothing wrong with a twin flame when you done the karmic work, when you done the internal work. You want that mirror to come in. That mirror is that twin, that flame, that soulmate, that other half, and it starts within yourself first. When you master this light and this dark within you, then someone who matches your frequency, you'll be able to acknowledge who is coming in. You'll be able to sense their energy. You'll be able to feel their energy. You already know. You could feel it. You could sense it. You could see it. And you be like, okay, no, this one isn't for me. Okay, this one was a lesson. Okay, what did they come here to teach me? But when the right person comes in, you will know. You will feel it. It will ignite your soul. That is a twin flame. Your flame is already lit, and it's like adding gasoline to your soul. That flame, that fire, that spirit, that fire within, that fire and desire, okay? That's what this energy is. That's what that merging is. That's what that sex is. It's this union of bliss between two opposites that have mastered each other, mastered themselves, and now they come in and they ignite one another. And that is within and that is without, okay? I love that. So that's for that. But this moon card is an elevation in your emotions, an elevation with your psychic gifts, an elevation within your intuition, okay? The evolution of self with this dog and this wolf, because a wolf is the beginning of the dog. It's evolved form, okay? Pokemon. I don't know if Spirit saying Pokemon, evolved form, but yeah, Pokemon, pocket monsters. These monsters that lie within are being healed and transformed. Ooh, Spirit. And it's this crustacean, this lobster, okay? Ooh, wow. It's this bottom of the ocean, things at the bottom of the ocean coming up to be revealed at this time. This great revealing, this great unveiling. And you have to come out of the deep darks. There will be miscommunication. There will be fights. There will be disagreements. There will be triggers. There will be old things that come up that need to be healed, that need to be shined the light on, illuminated at this time, going within with this hermit face. Okay, so this is you coming up out of the deep depths, catching a breath of fresh air, but you still have to walk this path, and you have to walk past this well, you ain't shit, and and you, and oh, you're gonna do it like that, and we don't really like that. You got to walk past that. It's a test. It's something to make you stronger. It's something to help you grow, something to help you evolve at this time. But you're walking on this path of righteousness through these pillars, through these towers, through this portal, okay? These twin pillars here. To enlightenment, to have Spirit shine its light on you, internal light, okay? Because when I think of the moon, it's this light, but it's this luminous celestial body. Some people say, oh, it's fake, oh, it's this, whatever. What we see is an object that is lighting up at night, okay? So that something that's lit up in the dark, something that will be ignited to transform, to illuminate, to glow, to grow, the glow up, all right? Wow. So something will be elevated. Our minds and our emotions will be elevated at this time. And this is 18. Wow. And that's funny because I seen 8:18 on the clock. And 1 and 8, self-transformation, self-power. Okay. Breaking through these karmic loops. Elevation, body, mind, soul. And then also 1 and 8 is 9. That's going within to push forward. That hermit, that Sagittarius energy. Because a hermit goes within, the hermit crab, okay? Going within his shell to transform, to elevate, to get hardened, to get tough, to get stronger. And then you come out this, and then Spirit showing me the archer, the bow, pulling back, going within, focusing on what it is that you want, aiming on what it is that you want, and then letting go. So Spirit can help you take off and propel to the next part of your journey at this time. Wow. Powerful. This would be a very powerful time, especially with the Queen of Cups and the moon here. So going within to tap into your power, those psychic gifts. So this is like double power, double the gift. We have 2 8s here. This is the 8 of Swords too. Wow. I just realized, yeah, we have the moon and the sun. Yeah. 18, 19. So yeah, something most definitely will be taking off. I'm pull one more card. Taking off into enlightenment, looking at things from a different perspective with the Hangman here. So there will be a great revealing, a great unveiling of something. Once you tap into Spirit saying sacrificing yourself for justice, letting go of old things, releasing old things to tap into your psychic gifts to reach enlightenment. Okay, because this is someone hanging on a cross, sacrificing himself to be enlightened at this time. And that's what I really feel like this is happening. The collective will be enlightened. The crowns will be enlightened. That psychic gift, that intuition, that discernment. This is the level up. This is the next step of our journey that we've been waiting for, collective. And if you've been doing the internal work, you're already seeing it, you're already feeling it. You may be getting tested, but it's a test to let you know how far you have come on this journey. And it's only going to make you stronger. It's only going to help you grow. It's only going to help you evolve to that next step that we are trying to go, that next quantum leap, that next dimension, that next timeline, the higher timeline. And we are already elevating and evolving into it. I seen it, this rising. When I went outside, the whole sky was pink. That's a sense of divine love, divine union, elevation, higher heart, the next level. So we are ascending to that. We are, Spirit saying, we are already there. Keep doing the work, keep fighting, keep moving. Stay true to who you are and continue to grow. All right. I love that. This is a powerful message. This season will be powerful. Powerful. As I'm cutting the card, harvest. Embrace your harvest. Embrace the abundance. Get ready to embrace abundance. I love that. What are some blessings? The blessings gonna slap you in the face. Okay, y'all see them cards? The cards trying to attack. Abundance will come in rapidly. It will flow in. Okay, be ready. Oh wow, sensual intention and miracles. This the rainbows I seen. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. And I said it was pink. Look at this. I can't make it up. I cannot make this shit up. Wow. Wow. Miracles. May a miracle come to you. Sensational. May your sensitivity be your strength. And intentions. May you be called to begin. This is the beginnings of us mastering ourselves, and then miracles will happen. Mystical things will happen. What's the bottom card? Wow. Abundance at the bottom. Y'all, get ready. The end of October will be so abundant. The beginning of November will be so abundant. This whole Scorpio season will be so abundant for the collective. Do not let anything pull you down. Do not let anything pull on your energy, harvest your energy. Cut the TVs off, cut the phones off, sit in meditation and connect with yourself, pour into yourself, play some beautiful healing vibrational music and feel the energy of the universe pour into you. Feel the energy of the source pour into you. Feel this divine love pour in. That will activate your gifts tremendously. That will amplify the gifts that you already have tremendously at this time. Okay? That's something that I'm hearing. Oh, wow. I'm hearing miracles, miracles, miracles. Get ready for miracles. That Tower card is a miracle. These blessings in disguise are coming in. There will be miracles, magic, mystics, alchemists, magicians, whatever you want to call yourself, witches, warlocks, most high, chosen ones, nine ether, 144, light beings, light workers, earth warriors, whatever. We will be ignited because we are operating from our highest light to shine our light, to shine our power, to teach one, each one teach one, to enlighten each other from the heart, not out of ego, spreading love, to enlighten each other as a collective, to come in as a unit, to evolve as a community. That's why this is happening. That's why this ascension is happening. That's why this elevation is happening. The world will start to see more rainbows, more lights, more northern lights, more aurora borealis will pour in, more rainbow things, more tremendous things will happen in the star system, more things will happen underneath the earth, more things will start to come out of the ocean. But it is all sign that we are elevating and things are transcending and we are rising in the frequency. As we rise in the frequency as a collective, the earth will rise. As the earth is rising, we are rising. We are all one, as above, so below, the universe. We are all one. Everything is one. Everything is connected. Wow. And there will be a great abundance, miracles. What? Okay. Wow. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All praises due. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Divine. Get into my chakra. I'm feeling blissful. I'm feeling like love. Okay. This will be a great time of bliss, love, pouring in for the collective. I'm seeing a rainbow, healing, love, and light. Divine, everything pouring in for us at this time. Everything will be divine. Everything will be at peace, joy, serenity, tranquility, calmness, like harps playing, like a majestic, like you're in a majestic forest with nymphs and fairies and you're just laying there looking at rainbows. It's giving a sense of fairy tale land, like Garden of Eden, like peace. Wow, beautiful. This card just fell out. Peace. What did I say? Thank you, Spirit. I love this. Wow. Green and gold still. That has been a theme for this harvest season. Chakra balance, peace. Through energy, breath, and balance emerges the greatest sense of peace. 42. I feel like I was already reading the card. It's a sense of this great spirit, rainbow spirit, rainbow body, aura, consciousness, bliss, the divine. I feel like I already read this card before it even came out. I was already reading it. So this is just more confirmation to tap into yourself. We are the lotus. We are coming up out of that mud. And being one with the universe, opening up to the sun, opening up to purification, opening up to our powers. And the more we center ourselves, the more we get aligned with ourselves, the more power we unlock within. And our DNA is being activated on so many different levels. Our emotions, our spiritual, our physical, our mental, everything. So get in tune with yourself and tune in to these beautiful, benevolent vibrations from the Most High at this time. What's the bottom card? Still High Priestess. Yeah, go within. So yeah, this would be a great time to just go within. We enter in the underworld, y'all. And that's not a bad thing. The underworld is stuff that we can't see beneath the surface. So go within and tap into yourself. Tap into that abundant love that you have of self. And let that energy radiate out and pour into the collective, pour into others when your cup is filled, of course. All right. So I love this message. You guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I feel like this was a beautiful message and someone may need to hear it. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And until next time, guys, peace.